Hacking hospitals was designed to study a core premise. We were really interested in understanding the likelihood and ease with which an attacker could cause harm or fatality to patients. Now, there are many facets to this research, but one area in particular that I found especially interesting was focused on passive medical devices. Now, this is drawn in contrast to active medical devices. Active medical devices do something to the patient. A good example of an active medical device is a pacemaker. A pacemaker manipulates your heartbeat. Pretty easy to understand how if you manipulate the device that's manipulating your heartbeat, that could result in harm or fatality. But what about passive medical devices? Passive medical devices don't do something to the patient, they react to the patient. A great example of a passive medical device would be like a patient monitor. Patient monitor is not doing something to the patient, it's reacting to the patient. It's recording the patient's O2 levels, heartbeat, and other vital signs. How does that hurt the patient? Well, when we were getting ready to publish the research, CBSN on assignment got wind of what we were about to come out with, and they wanted to produce a segment for their primetime nationally broadcast television show. The key takeaway here is that there was a glaring omission in the threat model. The threat model did not adequately consider how an attacker could exploit the technology in such a way that it manipulates the behavior of the physician, such that the physician delivers harm. Wow. Now, of course, the physician would do so unwittingly. They would be acting on bad information, and this would come in the form of administering improper care or failing to administer needed care. But this is a really profound example of why the threat model matters, why planning is important. It's also a great example of why this break to build mentality is so powerful and is so important. Because since we found the issue, we could report it to the device manufacturer, and they fixed it very quickly. This particular piece of research is now circulated widely within the healthcare community, at least the circles that are focused on security, about these issues and what we need to do about them as an entire industry. That's what Break to Build is about.